Just hit 10 miles. Really slowed down. Oh, everything hurts. My knees, my feet, everything. Welcome to my channel, and if you're wondering why there are tons of boxes behind me right now, it's because for the last few days I've been living in a cardboard box house that I just built. If you want to see that video, stay tuned to my channel, but that's not what today's video is about. I'm super excited for this video because it's going to be my first actual video where I'm putting out real content that I went out and made, and not just stuff that I compiled from scuba diving videos I had on my computer or something. So a little while ago, I went and ran a marathon with no training whatsoever. And when I say no training, it's not that I just didn't do what a normal person would do training for a marathon. Every now and then I would go for a short bike ride, do a push-up or something, but a few weeks before the marathon I actually stopped all of that altogether and started eating much worse, just to be able to go into this with as little training as possible and see how I would do. Now we're gonna hop into the video and see how I did, but before that, I did make the unfortunate choice to grow a beard during quarantine, and this was filmed during that time, so I feel like I should warn you guys with the following notice.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
A few days before the marathon, I told my family and asked a few friends who had run marathons before for advice.
You are not. No, you're not.
Nope. No, you're not. We're not falling for it, buddy. It's such a nice idea, but then when you're actually doing it, you'd rather be doing anything else in the world.
Your legs might feel like they're dead after about 5 miles.
You also might feel like you got hit by a truck. I trained, and I still feel like I got hit by a truck. I 1,000,000% discourage wearing Nike shoes to run any distance.
Yes. Make sure you eat throughout. Stretch. Another important piece of advice, make a good playlist.
Mm-hmm. Tonight I recommend eating a lot of carbs, like a nice pasta dinner, garlic bread, salad, the whole works. I think if you are dead set on completing it, make sure to pace yourself and you don't start out too fast.
As I went into the marathon, my friend's advice echoed in my mind.
Make sure to pace yourself and you don't start out too fast. You don't start out too fast.
There he goes.
Alright guys, literally just started. We'll check back in about every mile or so. I'll probably do most of my talking at this first part, in the first few miles. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright, coming up on mile 1, just hit it. Honestly not feeling bad right now. I've had a little bit of a side stitch already for the first half mile, but it's starting to get better. There we go, just hit it. I figured I'd take this time to say a little bit more about why I'm doing this. Honestly, I don't really have that great a reason. I wish I had something super inspirational like a lot of other people I've seen running marathons, especially without any training. When I was younger, I figured that I'd want to do a marathon at some point in my life, but as I got older, I realized it takes a lot of hard work and training. I do not like running. Doing it this way with no training kind of is a way to kind of rip the band-aid off fast, because sure, it's gonna hurt a lot more when you do it, but that pain's only gonna last for a few days instead of taking the whole weeks or months I would take to normally train for a marathon. So we'll see how it goes. I'll check back in with you at mile 3. Just barely hit 3 miles. Honestly, still feeling pretty good. Side stitches keep coming and going, but nothing's staying very long, nothing's hurting very bad yet. My feet are a little sore actually. I can already tell that that's gonna be a problem later. I'm gonna say a little bit more about my background with athletics and stuff. I've always been in decent shape. Played basketball in high school and did track in high school, and since college I work out kind of regularly and play basketball recreationally and stuff, but haven't done all of that in a long time since lockdown. Literally haven't touched a weight, haven't played basketball in like a month, 2 months, so this is really going into it without much experience at all and just see what happens. Coming up on mile 4 right now, just hit it about 38 minutes as you can see. So going right around 10-minute miles. Kept it pretty consistent so far. Not feeling that bad yet. Definitely out of breath, as you can tell, but not sweating too much. Still have plenty of water, and I have more water bottles stashed at different points along the route. I feel fine, but I can already tell it's gonna be really difficult if I'm already this tired. Thankfully, I've planned the route out along a lot of places that have sentimental value to me in my hometown. So hopefully passing those places will give me strength to keep going. I have faith in myself. My family has faith in me.
I do not have any faith in you.
So we'll see. In terms of mileage, I'm most nervous for miles 2 until 19. So I feel like anywhere in that realm, I'll still feel like I can turn back if I get too tired and give up. Hey, we're there. Just under 50 minutes. This last mile has been a little tough, not gonna lie. I keep changing my mind every minute. Can't tell if I'm dying or if I'm doing all right. While I can still speak and while you guys can hear me without the traffic, I want to change my mind. I decided I am doing this marathon for a cause. I'm doing it for the Michael Scott Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro-Am Fun Run for the Cure. Myth. Every year, 3 people die from rabies. Fact. Every year, 4 people die from rabies. These are numbers we can't deal with, people. Raise awareness. Get out there. Raise money. Find a better cure. Coming up on mile 6. I made up my mind. I'm definitely dying. My left Achilles hurts a little bit, but right now it's not so bad. Coming up on a light. Every part of me is praying that it stays red and I can't go yet. Please stay red. Yeah. Alright, get a little break. Absolutely dying. Watch just stopped on 666, so that's definitely not a good sign. 7 miles. And keep my breath going. Keep myself alive. Oh, also, this is now farther than I've ever run in my life. So that feels good. But still so much to go. Only like a quarter way through. Come up on mile 9. Hey, hit it. Oh, I am absolutely flat out dying. Coming up on 11 miles. Still feel terrible. So bad. Just hit 12 miles. I've been running almost entirely up until this time, except for stop signs and stuff like that. This is killing me. I'm really starting to have serious doubts about whether or not I can finish. I've been having those for a while actually, but I'm gonna keep going as long as I can. Right around 13 miles. I'm having to walk for a little while because everything hurts. Surprisingly not the things I expected to hurt. Like right now, my left glute feels like it got shot. My right knee feels like it's about to fall off. So I'm walking to a meetup point with my brother and sister and trying to survive till then. I stopped my brother and sister right behind me. I stopped for probably 10 minutes. We're at the 13.3 mile mark. So I'm gonna keep going. Feeling a lot better now that I'm a bit rested. I got a knee brace on to ease some of that pain. It's helping so far. Rolled out a little bit. So we're gonna go and try and hit this last 13.1 hard. Just hit 15 miles. Doing all right now. My knee still hurts quite a bit. I'm starting to do like a sort of weird sideways kind of jog slash skip and keeping my right leg as straight as possible so it takes pressure off the knee. And honestly, doesn't feel too bad. Definitely still a lot of pain, but doesn't feel too bad. So we'll see how much longer I can keep this up. All right, coming up on mile 16. Can't believe I still have 10 more miles of this. I already feel like I've been to hell and back. Coming up on 17 miles. Walking for a little bit, trying to gain some strength back. and then hopefully soon I'll get back into running. Almost at 18, hit it at 3:36. I'm still barely trucking along, but I'm going. My knee hurts so much. Just hit 19 a minute ago. Every mile it's gonna be super tough from here on out. I've been switching between kind of a limp jog and then walking. Got a rest stop coming up here in a little bit with my brother and sister. They're gonna give me some stuff. But at least 7 miles left. I think I can do it. I had a little rest stop. My brother and sister came and got me stuff. Now I'm at 20 miles. Have about 6.2 miles to go. Gonna try and finish in the next hour and a half. See you later. About to hit mile 21. I've been walking for a little bit now, and I'm probably gonna be walking the rest of the way. About another 5.2 miles. Starting to hurt in other areas all over. Not muscles, just like random cramps and stuff. So I'm walking with a little bit of a limp the rest of the way, but I think we'll get there. All right, about to hit 24 miles, just hit it. My brother came out to support me. He's walking with me the rest of the way. Only got 2.2 miles left. Let's hit it. All right, coming up on 25, 1.2 to go. I just hit my street, so I'll probably have to do, and there's about 0.5 miles left till my house. So I'll probably have to do a little bit of running, or not running, I'll probably have to do a little bit of distance just right in front of my house, walking back and forth. But we'll get to there. We'll get there. We'll get to that 26.2. All right, so I just got to my house, but I still have another 0.7-ish to go, so I'm just keep walking back and forth. And 26.2.
There we go.
There we go. Finished the marathon. All right, final times. 6 hours, 9 minutes, but that includes about an hour of stopping, so around 7 hours right after I started. I'm gonna pass out and then I'll process everything later.